So welcome back to ROP, Run of Play podcast, where we discuss all things football, in particular the EPL. I'm your guy, Dr. Toves. We've got Jude in the building. We've got Johnny Boy in the building. How are you guys feeling today, gentlemen?
Not too well, but United losing actually made my day better or my weekend better. Because as I messed it up yesterday, but United losing, so that made it a little bit better. But yeah, happy to be alive, happy to see my folks again. So yeah.
Good. I'm feeling great as well. I'm feeling great. Because of Manchester United as well. They made my day because I think apart from even this podcast, usually generally speaking, when Arsenal loses or draws, Manchester United fans are happy. So it makes me even happier that they were laughing at us
You know,
yesterday, only for them
yes,
to have a shambolic
right.
performance against Brighton. But yeah, Mr. Jude, you're the only one wearing jersey represented today. Me and Johnny Boy don't. We have ditched our jersey.
I stand where I stand. I wasn't expecting too much, so I'm happy that I wasn't expecting much. Although I won't say I don't know if it's embarrassing or if it's expected, but
All of the
at
above.
this point we're just moving. Let's try and win the games that we are. Our beating run has ended, so let's just try and win the games that we can win.
Fair enough. Fair.
But it's good.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's stay with you on that game now. What's your initial reaction to the game? Because I'm sure it's still fresh in your mind. Like, you know,
Uh,
are you
for
blaming
me,
Amorim? Are you blaming the players, or is it a combination of both?
I don't think I'll blame players except for Nana. I don't think I'll blame players,
But that was
but
just one goal out of three. You can't.
that's the thing. The problem is the second goal, right? My problem is with the second goal, right? Let me blame him with the second goal. Why stay in the box? Why just wait in the net? Do you understand? It's a cross ball. Try and come out and jump up. That moment you jump up, you might make that striker forget, like give up on chasing the ball or target another angle. Even if you don't touch the ball, but you would displace this thing. But he had no reaction. You were just waiting in the post. Like, why are you waiting? You It's a big post for you to be waiting for. So that I also blame. Like he has part of the blame, but most of the blame falls on
Yeah.
Mazraoui for not like body checking his man, and which overall Mazraoui had like a poor game
Yeah.
today. So it's the first or second time in many series I've seen him had a poor game. So I don't blame him that much. I just feel his fatigue getting into their head.
Yeah.
On Amorim, me, I feel like I'll blame him for subs. I was expecting Garnacho, the regular Garnacho Hojland to start, but he played
Zexi.
Zexi instead, which was okay
You
because
like Zexi?
Zexi gives us that charge that I wanted than than the what's his name, Hojland. He plays like a one man striking, goes on his own, nobody
Yeah.
there. So, but the problem is after I expected the subs to come right after that goal was cancelled because the problem with United is whenever we concede, we are more likely to concede within the space of 5 to 10, like within 5 minutes, we are going to concede
Sounds
another one
like
again,
another
like
team in
immediately.
London, but yeah.
Yeah. Like that's how United is right now. The game against Nottingham Forest, the same thing. We considered second goal. Immediately we considered the game against Bournemouth. We considered. So the problem is, I expect him to change. If he made that change, the game would have changed. The pressure would have gone up. Then the other thing that I don't understand is why charge. Maybe it's just their mentality. Like, okay, we are losing. There's no point staying back. But I expect that charge they do at the last 5 minutes, the last 10 minutes. I expect them to do it. They allowed Brighton to play us. Brighton was the one playing more of it, but we were doing more of counter.
Yes.
So I don't know if to blame Amorim anymore or if to just say the players are not fitting to his style.
No.
So whatever we get, we just accept. until
Right.
he has a summer window to buy the players that can
Fair
play
enough.
this style. Then we cannot be
Let me
blaming
be
him.
like, let me
But
try to act like Sheon and be play the other side and try to give a pushback, even though it's not really a pushback. Sheon, you ran away today. All your excuses. You're active in the group chat, but now you're running away from here. You don't want to be smoked. And we don't even have smoke because I'm sure me and Johnny Boy have
Very
genuine
good.
concern for Manchester United. But let's have
they
some
do.
little pushback. So Amorim is new to the job, like they are used to the system. They are new to the system. He's playing a 3-4-3 by nature, by default 3-4-3. You're more likely to be soaking pressure and then hit them on the counter attack, right? Trying to create all those overloads. That's the nature of the game. So, and it's also new to the job. The players are not used to this kind of system. They're used to having their own way. Now there's like structure. You have to run a certain way. Garnacho used to be like a free guy, but now he's coming in the second half when you're chasing the game because he believes that if you guys are rigid, if you guys are structured, maybe you hit them on the counter attack, and by second half, like you can come and like just add the bottle on top.
But,
But
but
is it that I just think maybe the players are not good enough for this system because Ten Hag bought these
they,
players
they,
for his
they
own system,
aren't.
and
They aren't good
yeah,
enough, one. But my problem is also the system, they're not good enough. They're not pressuring the way I want them to pressure, right? Like the pressure today was like almost 70-30.
but everyone that
And
plays
we
Brighton,
know
Brighton will
Brighton.
always try to dominate possession
But
and
it's
control the
Brighton's
game.
gameplay.
Yes.
Brighton's gameplay is like get the ball, cut that player. Two people have already made the opening for
Yes.
you. It's Brighton's gameplay. You should know how to counter it. They don't change their gameplay. So why the same thing with Southampton? I feel like when it comes to other teams, other than the big six, he should not absorb and counter. He should take on,
Yeah, but
except if
it's
he's
just no.
scared of the
I don't think it's.
players.
I just think he wants the players to get used to his system. He's trying to implement his system because maybe from next season when he has some of his players, because we know even if he wants to change the entire squad, it will take another 2-3 seasons. It's not possible. So he wants the players to get used to the system, be confident in the system, and then maybe they can be expressive a bit
Yeah,
more.
and
But Johnny Boy, what do you think about the United game? Because for me, I thought Brighton was going to win and then they won, so I have nothing else to add. Anything else is just going to be piling on
So
misery.
so
I
I
don't
didn't
want to do
really
that.
I only
I'm a nice
watched I
guy.
think I watched maybe the first 56 when Brighton had that foul cancelled for the second goal. After then I slept off that.
Yeah.
But the game I watched, I already knew. Jordan, I looked at the way Man U played Southampton. I looked at the way even Man U played against Arsenal. I was like, Brighton is a team that's always on the attack. Like Brighton doesn't sit back as well pressure. I knew Man U was going to lose the game, so I wasn't surprised. And unfortunately for United, they're playing a team that's more clinical. Just the same way I said Aston Villa's game was going to be more tougher than Tottenham's game. Aston Villa has deadly attackers than Tottenham. The same way I reasoned
Yeah.
Southampton, was Brighton was going to be a better team than
Brighton.
Southampton. So them beating United was not a surprise to me because United probably thought they were playing Southampton because if you watch Southampton's game, to me United were lucky because Southampton had a little bit of clinical edge to them. By first time that game should have been done. But for some reason, that's why they're relegation. They struggle. But Brighton is not that. It's not that kind of team. And if you check, I think Brighton now they said this is the third year they're going unbeaten against United. So they are starting to build a record against United just on the side. United don't know it. Yeah, they own
The
Manchester.
whole
Last season
Manchester
they beat them
manche.
home and away. 2 seasons ago they beat them at Old Trafford. So and now and nobody also, if you notice, nobody is scared of United at Old Trafford. Most of their big losses this season have come at home. Right, Bournemouth went there to beat them. Non-Japan is where they beat them. So Newcastle where they beat them.
no, we beat them at their home last season.
So
It's three
Old
back to
Trafford is
back
not
headache.
usually it's not more a scary place. So,
It's not
Well,
a
it has
long
not
time
been in
now.
a long time to be fair. I think Ten Hag,
Since Fergie, I
yeah,
think
Ten
since
Hag like
Fergie
just
or
made it
maybe
like an open play.
so
Come and
I wasn't
play.
surprised, and
Come
I've been
and do
saying
whatever he wants at that.
United is just basking on. You know
Yes.
when they are playing against the big teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, the underdogs. So they were basking in that underdog syndrome where we say we don't have nothing to lose. So you know what? Let's just go for it. If we lose, everybody's expecting us to lose, right? So if we lose, we have nothing to lose. But against this team, you're expected to come out,
Yeah.
play well, do the playing. But United don't know how to play. As far as because Amorim is yet to figure out Premier League. He's just testing.
Yeah.
This week he plays Zexi. Next week he's playing Hoyland. This week he's playing Martinez. This week he's playing Dalo. So I think he's still
Anthony.
starting out this team. But the danger of it is that there's still a respectable position United fans are expecting to finish because whether you like it or not, they gave him about 6 months or 7 months on the job because he came in. People forget he came in November, so it's not like other managers that come like
Mm,
January halfway through the season. He came November. That's enough time for him to make his stand with United. So United to me is still a laughing stock. I'm not surprised, and I know they will still go down the line. So they're in a relegation fight. Just so
yeah.
Manchester fans know.
Right. Before we move on from United, just a quick question to Jude. Do you think that Amorim should at least sign one or two of his own guys to try to stabilize the team? Because obviously, what he's doing right now is not working. Meno does not seem to fit into the system very well. Ugarte does not seem to fit into the system very well. Mazraoui does, but he's new to the league, so he's still trying to figure things out. Lisandro Martinez, yeah, one day on, one day off. Harry Maguire is enjoying the system back three. That's what he was used to at Leicester, so he's comfortable playing the back three. He's comfortable there, but your forwards are not suited to his style. So do you think that you should sign one or two players this January to try to stabilize things so that you guys are not relegated, and then by the summer get rid of some more and bring in some of his players? What do you think?
We would relegate. We should be more than in order to get to top four. I think he should
There's no
sign
tough,
one
there's
player.
no tough four for you guys. To get
There's
top
actually
10.
top four.
Hope that kills.
There's no for top four. So I feel you should sign at least one player, especially on that left side.
Like left
Is
back or like left wing?
the left wing.
Okay.
The left wing is like empty. That place Ganacho comes in for. We need somebody that is actually a left-footed attacker to play that place,
Like
like that
Rashford.
can
Like
draw back.
Rashford is left-footed, no?
I expected Rashford to play against Atlanta, but I think the beef is much
It's
more
obvious. It's obvious that the
than we
hierarchy
were
have told him
assuming.
that
So I think
Rashford has to leave. Yes.
Rashford Rashford has to go. That's just the thing at the moment. So I think that, and I think because the problem is we don't actually have a sub for Meno's position, and we don't have another sub. We don't have sub for Meno and
Amorim.
Ugarte.
Yeah.
We had to bring in
Collier.
that guy,
Tony Collier.
Coli.
Yeah.
We had to bring him in. So most likely this guy is going. Casemiro is most likely
Yeah.
going. Ericsson doesn't have the pace since his surgery to carry on.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel. We need that position, and we can probably manage the attackers. We just need wingers that can score. Like this guy is scoring.
Ahmad.
We need somebody on the left side that can score. Then more like I don't know if that midfield, if they can get one, at least one, especially that Kobe's
Yeah.
position, somebody that distributes the pass. If they can get one, then they can be able to sub and relax Kobe Meno because I don't know if it's his contract that is getting into his head because I think there's a drama going on with his contract right now. I don't know if that's making him to drop the form or if it's something else, if it's just normal physical fatigue of playing much games. So I think we need that position. But other than that, the other positions can be managed until summer. Then they can make your proper signings. That's what me I feel. The only thing I just feel is like I feel like the players forget themselves. Most of our games this season, we concede first. And I keep telling, like initially at the beginning of the season, I said we will have a problem. We'll fix the defense, but we'll have a problem attacking. We don't have attackers that can score. We don't have wingers. We don't have other stuff. That's our major problem right now. But it's not going to be fixed in this window right now, the way it stands. But if we can get that one left wing, that left-footed guy that can either cross, like give us 8 assists or 10 assists, the season I'm over 8 and score like maybe 5 goals in Premier League and be part of the game. That's a good. I'm not looking for
Yeah.
excellent. We can manage it throughout the season because the defense we need to score. If we score, I believe that if Man U goes ahead
Yeah.
first, at least maybe one, maybe at least 2 goals. If we can score 2 goals, right, we are good. The problem is that chances fall to people that can't score.
Right, cool.
Like now, if Bruno has a ball
But
now,
Bruno can score
Bruno of
now.
last 2 seasons, Bruno can't score right now.
But he scored
I'm
against
telling you.
Arsenal. No, one chance, one goal in the FA Cup.
He scored
He
today too.
probably just had a moment. He had a chance
Exactly.
today. The same thing. Today's penalty. Bruno and under pressure now will just balloon the ball or play straight shot. Zexi plays straight shot. Even that penalty, I was like, why didn't Baleba just leave him? He could have just, I believe what was in his mind was maybe
Inexperience.
trap the ball and shoot. Just leave him. He probably
Yeah.
play directly to the
There's
keeper.
someone that's Arsenal that
But
can
Baleba,
play left wing and he
Yeah,
can,
selling
like
himself is
Sterling.
up for
Sterling
sale,
can do well
up for
for you
grab.
guys. Yeah. Sterling, yeah, you can have Sterling at least till the end of the
the
season.
one that was dancing around yesterday.
But anyways, let's move on from United. Let's talk about
Oh,
briefly before we go to Arsenal. Let's talk about Newcastle Bournemouth because Bournemouth is
Yeah,
doing something interesting this season. They are beating the so-called top 17 from last season. They're racking the
they're
points and
flogging
racking the
everybody.
points. Like even though I thought that Bournemouth was
I
going to
knew because I think I
create
went for a
chaos
draw.
for
Yeah,
Newcastle,
yeah.
my prediction was going to be a draw. Yeah,
I
but
didn't see that coming, man. At all.
4-1.
Newcastle on the
Yeah, I
form,
didn't see that
6 games
coming. Like
straight.
I know that Newcastle. Exactly. I know that Newcastle are sometimes they're like undependable. They can go on a mad like winning form and then they start dropping points somewhere along the line. But I didn't think the way Bournemouth outplayed Newcastle, pound for pound, as Sean T always say, pound for pound. Like they matched them, they're countering them. Jacob Murphy did not
Even
have
Isaac,
as much
Isaac didn't
joy
have
as
a
he
shot on
does.
target. That's how
And
crazy it was.
exactly, he shouldn't have any shot on target at all. It was just an interesting game, an exciting game for me to watch as a neutral.
You know what's so funny about Bournemouth? Bournemouth
And I was
has a
saying,
better attack than most top six. It's crazy.
yes.
Yep.
Better attacking style.
You have,
Yeah, I think I
Even
mentioned
as
that
even
you
Arsenal,
have
not
better
even
attack than Man
Arsenal.
U now. They have Semenya.
than Arsenal. They have a better attack. They even look for if you can even add Man City as well. You can even add Man City
Hala, you're
because
right.
Man
You're
City
right.
is only Haaland really at the point in time. Yeah. Um. Although Newcastle were playing well until this time, or I think. But I also said that they're attacking whoever their attacking manager is. Arsenal should go and sign the attacking manager because I think we
I
need
think the
someone that
main
can
thing.
help that can coach our attack
Yeah,
to know how to actually attack because
Yeah,
their
but
strikers are not like the best. Before Iraola,
no.
Justin Kluivert, like
But
what was he
the
doing at
challenge
Bournemouth?
there is
But now all of a sudden this season he's banging in goals. He has got like two hat tricks already this season. Like it's just interesting to watch and well played to or fair play and well done to Raola. Yeah, go ahead, Drew.
Bournemouth. Like I think the other thing that we are not looking at is that the strikers being clinical. Like having if they have like five chances, right? Out of those five, they probably score like three or four. That's the difference with big the big team strikers. If those big team strikers have five, they'll probably score one
Arsenal will not
Arsenal will
even
score
score.
zero.
or two this season. You understand? So that's the problem that they are having. But their attacking build up, I'll give it thumbs up to the coach. Like it's working perfectly. But like from the midfield, look at the winger. Winger will take the ball and
And I like
locate
them because
Yeah,
the
like
person behind the
only
striker.
only two three
and I
passes and they
like
are
them because
already in
their
your
They
players
don't
in
are
need
your
so
much.
yes.
interchangeable. This
They are
minute
already
Jimenez
in
on the left,
box.
this minute on the right. This minute Ouattara
Yep.
is on the left, this minute on the right.
Yeah.
Kleibert is in the middle, is in the striking place, he's on the
Yep.
left. Like it's very hard to mark players like that. That's what I noticed about them. Yeah,
That's what they call versatility, not the one that all those
yeah.
online Arsenal fans are shouting. Shouting
They're
versatility,
not
yeah, no,
at
our
all.
players are not actually versatile at
Yeah,
all because you have to play exactly the same
yeah.
position, otherwise it's going to be chaos. But we're not talking about
That's
Arsenal
why you have
yet. But
Sterling
yeah,
now. Sterling can
Yeah,
move
you know.
yes,
things
exactly. That's
better.
why you should sign him too. The same reason
He
why you should
bring
sign
he
him.
bring
We
goals
don't
too.
need versatility.
Tell him bring
Ben,
goals.
Well,
You need goals. Say you need goals.
exactly.
we don't need goals. We don't need goals from
It's the
Sterling.
season of giving, so we're in the mood to give Sterling to you.
Yeah.
No. We are
And
grateful.
then Brentford Liverpool, who saw that coming? As in, like the 85th or 86th minute, I was still thinking, okay, Brentford are going to, take some points
92,
from
90.
Liverpool,
See,
and then
that's
in the
that's the
last
thing about
few
Nunez.
seconds,
I I
He has
Darwin
that in him.
Nunes,
If you remember last year, I think it was
I think I
against
was
Newcastle. The same, it's similar. They were losing 1-0 to like, and they had a man sent off, so they're playing with 10 men, and they brought in Nunez. I think Nunez scored like 88 and 93, and Newcastle Liverpool won the game 2-1. So he has that moment of brilliance in him.
yeah,
So I'm not. It was just annoying because Brentford tried. Like Yeah, they did.
They played very well. Like if they had better finishers,
Yeah,
because the ball got to them a lot of time. Don't be laughing at us, Jude. Okay, we're just analyzing the game. We're not trying. We're not hoping. We're not rewinding time. I can read your body language. Okay, we're just talking about if
and
if
Wisa.
Mbuemo was at extra yard of
Yeah, I
pace, or
think
if Wisa had extra
Wisa
yard
is the
of pace.
great problem. Wisa,
No, but again, I think it's the situation whereby all this new style of football where everyone defends and then expected to
and
run
then
and
do the one.
also
Yeah.
attack and score. Because by the time they got the ball, they're too tired to outrun Konate. Konate was just like,
Konate
just
was banding them.
exactly.
But,
There
but,
was
but
few times they got
there
in
was
behind.
one
Like
Wisa
just
had.
before Liverpool
Like
scored, they had a chance.
the problem with them is,
Yes.
the problem with them is when they defend and they send out that ball,
Hmm.
right? Then you're running with that defender. They tend to drift towards the wing
Yeah.
and forget that there's a second person running behind. The
True.
person might not be quick,
Yes.
but there's second because there was a time he beat Konate. It was with Van Dyke.
Yes.
So there was this guy that was running. He wasted so much time that Konate had to run back and block that angle.
Yes.
So all he had to
Was
do,
square the
all
ball
the
quicker.
option that he had
Yeah.
was just
I
to
think they're
go.
also hunting for
Because
the
if he had
glory.
dropped that ball for
Hmm.
that guy would be two
Van Dijk.
against the what's the other guy? They were two
Mbuemo.
against
Yeah.
one. Him and Buemo against the last person. It could have been a
Yeah.
clear chance for them to take the lead. They had the opportunity because Liverpool was pressing them more, so they
Go for
had
Arsenal
like
now.
counter to create that excitement.
All right. Quick question.
They
Quick question, Johnny. But would you take Damsgaard or Norgard at Arsenal?
Norgard is the right back. Is it? I'll take Darmstadt because Darmstadt is more creative than Norgard. Norgard is more defensive. I'm tired of. We don't need. We have bought too many defensive managers.
Yeah, but when he
Yeah,
inverts
but I'll take
well.
Darmstadt.
That's what I'm
Darmstadt.
saying.
Darmstadt can shoot and can create. I think he's their highest in terms of assists in their team, and that's what Arsenal needs. So I'll
Hmm.
go for Darmstadt, unfortunately, because
Well,
Ben
fair
White
enough.
Ben
Let's
White
talk
is
about
coming
our
back, so we don't
Arsenal
need
game
don't need
quick.
Norgard again.
Okay, let's talk about the Arsenal and Aston Villa game. I'll let you start, Johnny Boy, because I know that you have so many things to say about the manager and about the attackers and all those things. Yes, and Jude, you can sit back and
Well,
enjoy the
well,
sitcom.
well actually, that game yesterday made me so angry because there's a stat and it's tearing my manager. The moment I saw Partey at right back, the first thing I said to myself, this manager has killed the game. That was the first thing I said because I saw his stats and I've seen it before. And that's now I've played Partey at right back for 6 games or 7 games this season. And won only one. The remaining we have dropped points. So that already, first of all, Partey doesn't have the instinct of a defender because he's not a defender. Look at the goals yesterday. He
Hmm.
tried the second goal. He literally left what a defender
Yeah,
will not do that. The rule about defending is
yeah,
never leave your attacker alone. Always watch your defender. What did Partey
yeah.
do? Partey left Watkins, forgetting that Watkins is the danger. Instead of looking at after the danger, he was looking after the ball. The ball is not danger. The danger is the man,
Hmm.
and they considered.
Hmm.
Second of all, the manager. He took off. I think he took off Martinelli, which I know Martinelli didn't have the greatest of game,
Yes.
but Martinelli is better than Sterling. No offense. Even if you want to bring Sterling up, what I would have done to take off a defender or a midfielder.
Yeah, for me, I would say
Exactly.
take off Merino
I
because
would have
Merino
taken,
was not even doing anything in the game. Merino was absolutely
and that,
useless
and that,
in the
and
game.
that,
Stop laughing.
and
I'll
that is
stop
my
looking at
biggest
he
Jude.
issue
had a lot
Okay.
that I
with
was
the manager. He is a very stubborn and dogmatic manager. Like it's almost as if he feels that if he changes, his people are going to look at him as being stupid. But he forgets that what people are if you win, nobody even if you like bring 10 attackers, if you win the game, everybody look at you as a genius. Take risk. At that point in time, you were drawing 2-2 or 2. Bro, you have to win the game more than Aston Villa. So you have to bring on attackers. I don't
Yeah, or at least change
like
the shape of the
the
team.
guy
Go
is
to a
so
back three or,
dogmatic. He's so
you know.
and look at now we're 18
I
days or 19 days into the window. We knew from 2 years ago that we needed attackers. We knew last year we needed attackers. We knew summer we needed attackers. We knew by December God now had mentioned us now. Saka their only creative spark got injured. A team that is proactive and serious by January 1st, an attacker should have been signed, bam, registered, knowing fully well that you had
Mas
Newcastle in the cups, you had Manchester United in
he's
the
not
cup,
learning
so you
from
had
his
two
boss.
games whereby you needed the attackers. But what did they do? We're in the 20, almost the 20th day. Arsenal have not signed even one attacker. All they are doing is they're just giving us PR, being linked to this one, linked to that one. They know what they're doing. So
Have you been linked
I'm
to
just, I'm
Hudland?
just like
Please
the whole
behave
club
yourself.
just annoys me. The ownership, the coach, like everything about Arsenal,
Yeah.
just we can't do anything. A serious club, Liverpool wins like that, you respond immediately. And I said it that Arsenal is going to face a tougher game against Villa than Tottenham because Villa, first of all, Unai Emery, first of all, they call it Unai Emery damage. That tells you a little that he is going to give it his all. This is the team that killed to me. Is the team that killed Arsenal's title hopes last season, as far as I'm concerned, because they came to them when we were now a mad run and just decimated
And
us 2-0. So that's two incentives right there. So why would you not come into the game
Mm.
like that? Even the goals we scored, we missed chances too, but for some reason they're not talking. The handball, it was a clear handball. I don't know what some fans were saying. That's a clear handball. Which, like obviously, it was a clear handball.
Yeah.
Even the bounce alone should let you know that it was a
There's no
handball.
complaint.
But some fans are very, very. They just I don't know whether they're so caught up in Ateta hype or they just want to back everything the club says. Where even when the thing is staring in the face, they just lie. Man, Arsenal is just I don't know. The whole club don't want to win. That's just the truth. Arsenal doesn't want to win. I think they're happy with let's just make Champions League. We're good. As long as Champions League money keeps coming, we are fine. So as long as that's the aim, Ateta is going to be the coach because I think Arsenal still even if they don't sign players, I think the squad, coupled with the fact that some players are coming back, she will be able to just to get top four. That's all.
Yeah, before I bring you in, Jude, because I can see that you just want to laugh at us. So let me talk about my own pain as well. You talked about your pain at United. Let me talk about my pain. Now, one of my pains from the game was that looking at the difference between the two teams, right? They set up to come and defend just like every other
That's the best
EPL
way to play
team
Arsenal.
does at the
Low block.
Emirates.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? But we found a way. Trossard magically decided to play well, and we scored 2 goals, right? 2 assists, 2 goals. And the difference between the two teams, as soon as they scored, they considered the second goal. The manager switched the formation. They came out to attack, started pressing us. 5 minutes after our own goal, they scored. Right, straight away, 5 minutes. You're saying, Jude, about how Man United will concede in the first 5 minutes. Within the first 5 minutes, that's how Arsenal also conceded as well. They scored. Instead of us to sit back, like instead of us to open our eyes and start defending properly, no, we didn't defend properly, like you said. Partey was sleeping and snoozing, and Ole Watkins scored. As soon as they scored their goal, they came back to their defending, and which shows that they came to actually
It's a good
get just
point.
1 point. They're okay with a draw. They didn't need anything. But us, we did not have any reaction. We had no changes. We could not. We only made one sub yesterday. We were looking for a goal. We only made one sub in 90 minutes. We only brought
In fact,
Sterling on for
that's what
Martinelli. Like
it
I
was
said,
wasted to
we could
be
have
fair. Because
easily.
they add one thing.
Yeah, because they didn't even do anything. Marino
Oh
was
my
rubbish. He did not take Marino off. Odegaard was having a mare. Okay, let's say you want to keep Odegaard for his creativity and maybe he can create unlock one pass. What about Marino? All Marino does is pass
or
backwards,
does the simple pass,
right?
or they
And
does the
even the
simple
goal that
pass
he
to
managed to
Lambier.
score was
Passes to
an error. Was an error. I just think that, like you said, he's stubborn. He wants to play his guys and forgets that
win.
the main thing is to win. Because he could have easily brought TNA on to play left back and kept whatever his name was, Partey in his midfield position. You can put Kivio on. You can brought
Like,
Zinchenko on. Like there's so many
come
things you could
on,
have
God.
done,
Ateta
but
is
he chose to
annoying.
just keep
Ateta is annoying.
exactly the same thing. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and
Same
over
result.
again and expecting a different result. I'm not saying Mikel Arteta is
This is
insane,
insane. I
but his
beg, it's insane.
actions are
Because
showing
this is the same thing he did last season.
insanity.
If you remember with
Okay.
Havertz, it took him. He did that mistake for 6 months. He killed us. He kept on pressing Havertz as an 8 last season when it wasn't working. I don't know what happened. Maybe as he went to Dubai, God just touched his heart small, and then he decided to move Havertz.
Not because Jesus got
See,
injured and he
see.
had no choice to just push him forward
And the
and it
same thing.
worked
Remember
once more.
Waneri
Yeah.
when even
But
this is
yeah.
remember when Odegaard was out. People were saying, give Waneri. You have nothing to lose. He said no. Until he had no choice than to play
Yeah.
Waneri. It's almost as if he must be forced to do something before he does it. If not, he will never do it. He will
Yeah.
never do it. The guy, I don't know, man. He's a big problem for us now.
Just
It's a big problem.
so Jude, what are you saying about the Arsenal Aston Villa game? What was your reaction to the game?
I wanted to be like Sheung and be the neutral defender of Ateta, but I can't because I don't know the angle to defend him from. Lose, it's you're looking for the title. if that's what he's really looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's what they're saying,
you
but I don't believe
are
them.
2-0 up, like if they score you 2-1, it means something is shaky.
Yeah.
You coordinate your game and pressure, right? Like considering those two goals, and then even after the two goals, you don't make any intentional sub. It says a lot about the direction where they are
Mm-hmm.
going. So I understand the frustration, but I don't think I can defend him
Mm-mm.
at this point because he could have easily moved Partey away from that spot
Yeah.
and pushed him back to the midfield and removed
That's to go
Merino,
three at the back.
right?
That's what I might have done,
And
like you said. Go three at the back.
like he could have just drawn three at the back, or he could have even. The problem is, I'm looking at your bench and I don't even see an attacker.
I
Tony
heard there's one of
Sterling
that small
is
boy,
the
like
attacker that
19
I'm
old boy.
seeing there.
No, no, we don't
Or
count that
what do you expect
because we know
Etienne boy
Mikel is
to
not
do
going to
against?
play them. He's only playing Miles Lewis Kelly because he has no chance, no choice. He's playing Wanere because he had no choice. The same way he brought
Like,
in
Yeah, yeah, no
Smith Rowe and
choice.
Saka that time because he had no choice. You know, he
but the
prefers to
question
play
is,
older people than the young guys.
doesn't this tell him like a message? Looking at this bench now, and all you have is just Sterling. Doesn't he tell him that you need to go and buy
It
somebody
does,
for
but then
this?
again, he has collected money
Yeah,
now. He has
not going
collected
to
money
say
to keep
anything.
quiet, so
He
he's not
said
going
he's
to say anything anymore.
breaking them.
He has collected money to keep
But,
quiet.
but what if Havertz gets injured now? How are you guys going to cope?
So he's going to
Maybe
play.
Sterling will
He's
go
going
and
to play
strike.
Tierney up front. Even against Tottenham, when he brought Tierney on, he played Tierney in left wing, right? Instead, one area is the central midfielder at the 8. It's having to push him forward and Tierney to defend. He put Tierney as a winger. You know, Zinchenko is a forward that's playing left back inverted. When he brought Zinchenko on against Tottenham, he still put him at the defender and Tierney up top. So
If
I
Havertz
won't be
gets injured,
surprised
you
if he
just
does
bring
something like
Sterling
that if
inside
Havertz is
and move
injured.
Trossard to the middle. That's it. That's how you do. Trossard becomes a striker.
Yeah, fair enough.
That'd
But
be crazy.
just a quick one. The surprise of the weekend: Everton, Tottenham, or Newcastle, Bournemouth.
I think I'll go with Bournemouth.
No, I think Everton, Everton Tottenham was expected. New manager bounce, right? Everybody expected, like a few people expected it, but I think Newcastle Bournemouth will be the
Yeah,
doing it at
With
St
that
James
ease.
yeah,
Park is
With that
another
ease.
thing
yeah.
again. With
4-1. That is
the current form that Newcastle had,
yeah,
nobody expected them to at least lose that
yeah.
game, and with that score line again to lose that high score line. I don't know.
Fair enough. With that, based on that, let's predict the for match week 23. So Bournemouth,
That's a tough
Nottingham
game.
Forest. Nottingham Forest are basically the same points as Arsenal right now, 44
Imagine.
points, just third by goal difference. Um, so what's your prediction? Let's start with you, Johnny. But what's your prediction? Bournemouth at home.
If Bournemouth wins that game, they
I
go
give.
top four.
I'll say draw 1-1. Not surprised to come here to draw that
1-1.
game.
Jude, who are you? What's your prediction?
That's the thing. I actually want to give Bournemouth the game because I feel like they'll want to go all out, get the points. But Nottingham Forest is a team that they can defend that is in the last minute. I actually lean towards Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth draw 1-1.
1-1 as well. For me, I will go just because not Bournemouth are slapping all the top teams for some reason. I'm going 2-1 Bournemouth. Um, you know, Nottingham Forest need to have that little wobble. Let us see how they recover because, as Sean always say, football is vibes because they are winning and winning and winning. They're just carrying on. Let's see what happens after a
I think
loss.
that's what will
Yeah,
happen.
let's see what happens after a
But I
loss.
don't trust Nottingham.
I will start with you, Jude, on this one. Brighton Everton because Brighton just slapped you 3-1. So and
They'll beat Everton 2-1.
2-1.
Everton, they'll beat Everton.
For me, I'm going Everton to win. Just because new manager bounce, I think David Moyes have enough experience to soak in the pressure from Brighton. They will huff and puff and huff and puff, but I don't think they're going to be able to win on the day. So I'm going to say 1-0 Everton. That's my prediction.
I'll go for Brighton. Brighton. Oh, I'll go Everton. Oh shit. Brighton 2-0.
Okay. What about Liverpool Ipswich at Anfield? That one is 3. I'm going 2-0 Liverpool. I'm not even wasting time.
3
Premier
3-0
2-0.
3-0 Liverpool.
2-0 as well for you. 3-0 for you. And then Southampton Newcastle
Newcastle 4
United.
4 4-1.
Newcastle 3-1.
Jude, you said 3-1.
4-1, 4-1
3-1.
Newcastle.
I'm
Bounce back
going
for
3-1
Newcastle.
as well. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers
Hey,
Arsenal
God, Jesus.
at their stadium at the Molineux.
3-1.
3-1 to who?
Arsenal.
Wow. You even have more faith than me. I'm going 1-1. I'm going.
I go with 2-1 Arsenal. So something in me tells me Arsenal would have signed somebody by that game. I don't know why. I don't know why I have that feeling, but
I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0. Clean sheet. I'm going 2-0. What about Manchester City Chelsea, the big one of that weekend?
Big game.
Manchester City Chelsea. The last game was
no,
it
the
4-4
last game, last
at the
for
start of the
last
season?
season.
No, when they played.
No,
This is
Was it
they
last
beat
season?
them
Last season
2-0.
was 4-4.
First
This, oh yeah, they beat them 2-0. Yeah, sorry. So what's your prediction at the Etihad this time?
2-1.
2-1 to City.
2-1. Yeah.
no,
Is that
I
for
go
the same for you as well,
2-2,
Johnny Boy?
Chelsea matches to draw 2-2.
Okay. I'm going 2-1 Manchester City. Crystal Palace Brentford. That's going to be a very, very tough game. I'm going 1-1.
2-2.
Who?
Johnny
Crystal
Boy.
Palace.
Brentford.
Palace they are beginning to the Palace we know is they are beginning to come up. Palace
Yeah.
1-0.
I'm just thinking that Brentford will want to recover because they played really well and
My
they
problem is that
know
Brentford is
how
not
to
good away
hold
from home.
teams like
That's the issue.
Crystal Palace. But they're both counter-attacking teams, so 1-1 for me. Tottenham Leicester. Tottenham at home. I'm going to say 3-0. Their usual score.
4-0 Leicester Tottenham.
Mm,
No, 4-1. Leicester will score 4-1. Yeah,
4-1.
You're going 4-1 as well.
Leicester will score.
Jude, okay. And then Aston Villa West Ham United. Graham
Aston
Potter
Villa 3.
versus
Aston Villa
Unai Emery.
2.
Champions League
That's
in the
true.
week, Abby.
Yes.
That's true.
1-1.
True. And West Ham doesn't have any game. 2-2.
1-1.
2-2.
Oh yeah, actually, maybe West Ham to win.
I'm going West Ham to win.
I think Aston Villa
I'm
will
going
want to lose that one.
2-1 West Ham. I'll go West Ham.
I'll just go 1-1.
Okay.
Just give me 1-1. Let me hold
And
that one.
Who is
then
Man U play? I was
Fulham Manchester United. Fulham Manchester United. That's the last game.
Fulham 2-1.
2-2. 2-2.
Fulham 2-1 Johnny Boy. And I'm also going 2-1. 3-1. It will be some form. 3-1 Fulham. It will be to score 1 goal and whoever else can score another 2. So, summary of the prediction. So, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, I went for 2-1. Jude went for 1-1, as well as Johnny Boy 1-1. Brighton, Everton. I went for Everton 1-0. Jude went for 2-1 Brighton, and Johnny Boy went for 2-0 Brighton. Liverpool, Ipswich. Me and Jude went for 2-0, and Johnny Boy went for 3-0. And Southampton, Newcastle. Johnny Boy went for 4-1 Newcastle. Jude and myself went for 3-1. Wolves versus Arsenal. I went for 2-0 Arsenal. Jude went for 3-1 Arsenal, and Johnny Boy went for 2-1 Arsenal. Manchester City versus Chelsea. Jude and I went for 2-1, and Johnny Boy went for 2-2. Crystal Palace Brentford. Jude went for a 2-2 draw. I went for a 1-1 draw, and Johnny Boy went for a 1-0 Crystal Palace. And then Tottenham Forest versus Leicester. I went for a 3-0. Jude went for a 4-1. Jude and Johnny Boy went for a 4-1 Tottenham. Aston Villa versus West Ham United. Johnny Boy went for a 2-2 draw. Jude went for a 1-1 draw, and I went for a 2-1 West Ham United. And then the last game of the weekend is Fulham Manchester United. I went for a 3-1 Fulham. Jude, no confidence in his team, went for 2-2, as well as Johnny Boy going for a 2-1 Fulham. So that's our predictions. You let us know what you think in the...
Actually, change it. Man U 2-1.
Oh, yeah, wait.
I like that.
Man U
Good. I
2-1.
like that confidence. Man U 2-1. Yes. Exactly. You're wearing their jersey. Come on.
Amorim
Come
ball.
on, United.
Ball.
Glory, glory.
Be more realistic. They're going to score us first. We'll start coming back.
One
But
for
there's more
Ahmad
likelihood that
and
they'll
one
score.
Ahmad and one
So for
Garnacho.
me, I feel like if they will lead us to one, and then Man U will equalize back. It's unlike Brighton. Brighton, there's no way.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys let us know what you think in the comment section below, and let us know your thoughts about the Arsenal Aston Villa game as well as the Brighton Manchester United game in the comment section. We would like to read them and engage with you. Please like the video, press subscribe if you're new or yet to do so, and until the next time, from all of
Thank
us,
you guys,
stay
and
safe.
keep subscribing.
Peace.